you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing well, I'm Kristen. I'm a social worker here at the hospital, and I'm just here to ask you a few questions today and see how your time here has been. First, let me know how long you've been here.
I think about a week.
Okay. I see here that your parents brought you in. Can you tell me a little bit about why you think they brought you?
Probably because I tried to kill my roommate in college.
Okay, so you've tried to harm other people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, before we really get started then, I need to talk with you about confidentiality. And I need to tell you that everything you say today with me will be confidential, except in a couple different circumstances. One is if you pose harm to yourself or others. Another is if my notes get mandated by the courts. And another is if you talk about either child or elder abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions about that?
So if I tell you, which I already did, that I tried to kill my roommate, you might have to tell someone else.
That is correct. I might need to report you to the authorities and share this information with other colleagues.
They already know.
Okay. Okay.
They brought me here.
Oh, okay. So how have you been since you've gotten here?
Better? Yeah, I think they gave me medicine or something. I'm better.
Okay. What are most of your days like while you're here?
Well, they feed me, which is good, and then I maybe watch some TV, and then sometimes I get to play cards.
Okay. Do you feel like you get along with the other people that are here, that are staying here?
Mostly. I don't know if they're friends, but we're friendly.
Okay. Okay. Well, can you tell me a little bit more? Let's go back to what brought you here, about when you tried to harm your roommate in college. What happened with that?
Well, she was trying to kill me, so I decided to kill her first.
So why do you think that your roommate was trying to kill you?
Well, sometimes I hear voices and they tell me to do things. It's really just one voice. Her name is Betty.
How long has Betty been talking to you?
About a year. At first she was really nice and friendly, and then she got really mean, and that's when she told me that my roommate was trying to poison me and that I should kill her.
Okay, so Betty normally talks to you pretty negatively.
Yeah, she's been pretty negative lately.
So why do you think that your roommate wants to harm you?
She's jealous because I get really good grades and I have a lot of friends. So she wants to get rid of me so she can have all my friends.
Do you think that most people in general want to harm you? Or is it just your roommate?
No, I think a lot of people want to harm me, but she was living with me so she could do it easier than everyone else.
And you said that, how long has this been going on where you felt, would you say you feel scared living with her?
Yeah, I wasn't happy living with her. Yeah, I was scared.
So how long did you live with her?
She was my freshman year roommate, and we lived together for the full year. And then right at the end of the year is when I did it.
Okay. So let me ask you about when you're watching TV or listening to the radio, do you ever think that the people on TV or on the radio are actually talking directly to you?
Yeah, they talk to me.
What kinds of messages do they send?
And they just tell me how much they love me.
Why do you think they love you?
Because I'm a really nice person. And also I'm famous, so that's why the TV is talking to me, because I'm famous.
How did you become famous?
I met Brad Pitt a few months ago, and he decided he really liked me, so we're dating.
Okay. Okay, can you tell me about your relationship?
Well, we don't see each other that often. He lives, I think, in Hollywood, and he has a lot of kids, but he makes time for me when he's in town.
So how long would you say that he's been your boyfriend?
A few months. But that's why the TV's talking to me, because they knows how famous I am, and they know I'm really nice and famous, so they talk to me and say hi.
Okay. Have you ever thought that other people could maybe hear what you were thinking sometimes?
If I think something really hard, I think they know. Like if I'm thinking really, really hard that I don't like someone, I think they know and they go away.
Okay. Have you ever had any thoughts that aren't your own, that maybe someone else has placed inside your head?
Well, Betty puts a lot of thoughts into my head, but no one else does, but Betty does a lot.
So you actually hear Betty, would you say she's the only person you hear?
Yeah, Betty's the only person I hear. She talks to me all day.
Let's go back to your time here at the hospital. You said you like the other residents, okay, but how about in your life before? Did you have friends outside of here?
Before Betty, I had a lot of friends, but Betty told me to get rid of all my friends, so I don't have them anymore. I only have Betty now.
Do you wish that you still had these friends in your life?
Yeah, sometimes I get lonely. I want some friends, but Betty tells me I can't have any, and I know if I don't listen to Betty, really bad things will happen.
What kinds of things do you think might happen?
Well, I think everyone in my family will die if I don't listen to Betty, because that's what she told me would happen if I don't do what she says. Which is why I had to kill my roommate too, because she was going to poison me, but if I didn't kill her like Betty wanted me to, then everyone in my family would die.
So Betty sort of is threatening you.
Yes.
How about your family? Do you get along with your parents?
Well, I used to, but Betty told me that my mom hates me, so I don't really talk to her anymore if I don't have to. But I like my dad sometimes, except when I think he's with my mom and they're plotting against me. But usually my dad's okay. And I have 3 brothers, but the older 2 are really busy with sports. But my youngest brother is 4, and we play sometimes. Betty likes him.
And you like your youngest brother.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Do you do anything for fun before you came here? Do you have any hobbies or sports?
I really like going to the movies,
Okay.
but I can't do that anymore because in the movies and on TV, it's all messages to me, and then I get really confused because I can't watch the movie anymore because all I hear are the messages, so I have to leave. I also, when I was growing up, I really liked to do gymnastics. I had a really good time with that. I was on the team, and I was really good at the floor exercise and at the uneven bars. But then, I didn't practice as much, and it got kind of hard. So then my mom had me try out for the soccer team because I had really strong legs from floor exercises and gymnastics, and I was on my high school soccer team. So I really liked playing soccer, and then I thought maybe I would play in college in my freshman year, but then Betty came and told me I shouldn't try out for the team.
So since Betty's been talking to you, you really haven't done any of the hobbies that you enjoy doing?
No, because she really just wants me to be there just for herself. She doesn't want me to go out and have lots of friends. Even though I'm still really popular, people still really like me and want to be with me. I'm too busy and too popular for them. Well, at least that's what I have to tell them, because that's what Betty wants me to tell them, because she's very selfish.